Alright, guys. So, one of my clanmates sent me this replay of his ranked game, and apparently he said it was a really close game at the end. So, I decided to feature it because he really wanted it featured on the channel. So, let's see how it goes. So, this is Dragon from our clan, basically, Quarantine CVs. And, well, he's a ranked, let's say, expert. He loves playing ranked. I think he's ranked out 3 accounts, his accounts in gold or something as of last week. So that's crazy. I wouldn't do that, but hey, he's a ranked expert. He loves playing ranked, and that's fine. So anyway, so he sent me one of these replays. He sent me another one too for daring. I might feature that too. But this one, he's in a Thunder on his main account, and well, he said it's a really close game. Now, we've talked about Thunder previously in different features and commentaries, but this is a ranked game, and well, it kind of functions very similarly in ranked as it does in randoms and how we discussed. But yeah, so Dragon chose to go B side here, BC, and that's good. I prefer to go BC on this map than A, because a Thunder normally, if you get pushed in, you can actually hold it pretty well, the B side. So, and plus he has 2 destroyers in front of him and a Petro, so they split the battleships equally. That's very nice. Now, all right, straight off the bat, I did skip like 2 minutes in, so it is 3 minutes in right now, and we Dragon already has his first death on his team. It's a daring, it's a destroyer, and that's not a lovely way to start off your ranked game. Now, when when a destroyer dies like that, like immediately, that's really not fun. Your morale already gets like dev struck, and you're like, oh fuck, man, we're gonna have to claw this way up. It's not gonna be great. But anyway, and yeah, we find this Venezia here, Dragon. He just shoots it. I mean, there's not much going on for now, except look how aggressive the enemy Shima is playing in the middle of the map, by the way. He's basically down mid. And, well, Dragon Shima's actually already pushing up very aggressively to that Kleber. But the thing is, Shima probably can't ever get spotted by the Kleber unless the Kleber's running at it, but not sure why he would do that. Anyway, so Dragon shooting the Kleber with AP is because we talked about this when there was a bunch of Kleber spam. Thing is, with Kleber, because of its saturation, you don't want to shoot HE at it, especially when it's half HP or lower. You want to try shoot it with AP, because it tends to do more damage than the HE will ever do. So it's actually better to just keep AP loaded on Klebers, especially if they're low. So, fun fact, yeah. We actually tested and tried it in like training rooms and stuff, and yeah, well, it's better to shoot AP at low HP Klebers than HE. So in your battleships and Stalingrads, not in a destroyer probably, but anyway. So Dragon's taking a more aggressive stance because he does have to push this side along with his team because the other side can't really hold. They lost their destroyer. They're kind of fucked. So anyway, looking at Dragon's Shima right now, the one in like D5. Uh, yeah, I don't know what that positioning is. He is in between every single ship on their team. I don't know if that's good or not, but it's quite an interesting position. Dragon's already getting punched here by Venice Sap and Kleber HE. Well, we have to do something on this side, right? Dragon's gonna have to do something with his team because the other side literally can't do anything. And the issue is, I watched this replay already, right? And well, I watched this Shima like in going behind their spawn. Like I don't understand what this play was, what the thought process was behind the Shima's action. Look where he is. He's running it down, unironically, and I believe he torped at the Smolensk Republic, but I don't even think he hits a single torpedo on them. No, he doesn't. He missed everything. But hey, I mean, I don't know if that's good or not. But anyway, now the Smolensk and Reaper are running at him. Kleber's running at him from behind. Dragon's getting farmed. The points, like the caps, nothing's going really well for Dragon's team right now. And the Shima basically killed himself on purpose at this point. So nothing's looking up. Like when you're in a ranked game with 2 less caps and 2 destroyers down, it's borderline depression, man. Like this is bad. But anyway, Dragon loads HE on the angled Yamato. Smart decision, of course. You don't want to be shooting AP at angled Yamatos. Anyway, the Shima goes down. 2 destroyers down. Um, 2 caps down. And 300 points down. And the enemy team wins in 4 minutes. So I don't know. I would have lost all hope, to be honest. This is insane. But anyway, Dragon's Grozavoy starts poking at the Yamato up north. And Dragon, of course, with the crossfire, tries to set more fires. Petro's pushing up. Petro's a really good ship when getting up close against battleships. Not really when it's sniping. Of course, the dispersion is really bad, so he wants to get up close. But anyway. Now, basically, the enemy team have destroyer control over the entire middle of the map. But I think the biggest issue the enemy team here is they just left, I mean, the Yamato alone on C or B. They just left him alone. And Dragon's team, along with Dragon, of course, surrounded him, and he's, I mean, gonna die for free here. That's the first kill Dragon's team gets here. And, well, I mean, look at the enemy team. They seem to have no interest in B cap. They just left it wide open. And, well, that's the first flaw of this game, I guess. Because at least if they kept the Smolensk maybe, or the Venezia with the Republic and the Daring to spot, I think they could have held this cap easily, right? Because the Daring spots the Petro, Repub punches the Petro, Venezia punches the Petro, whatever. The Petro goes down, basically really quickly if everyone's focusing him. And then the Grozavoy, I mean, the Grozavoy just... The Daring can just spot him, and then smoke, and then the Grozavoy gets baited into a shot, and then the Venezia punches him down, so... Honestly, leaving the C cap here, the enemy team, was quite a mistake. First mistake, of course. But anyway. And that, of course, got their Yamato killed. Stalingrad on Dragon's team goes down. Another death, which is really sad. Yeah, enemy's about to win. This is, yeah, sad, but hey. Dragon never gives up this game. He's never like, I'm gonna go save my star, let me walk in and save my star. So, he actually never gave up, so that's pretty good. Anyway, looking at their destroyers positioning, they've got 2 on A that we know of, and then the Daring, who's probably coming back towards Dragon, last known, so. But the enemy team doesn't seem to want BC. Currently, if no one dies on the enemy team, they don't need BC. Because they still win off points. As you can see from score timer on the top, it tells us that the enemy team will still win in 5 minutes. Whilst Dragon's team needs 6 minutes to win, so. But anyway. So we don't know where this Daring exactly is. We know that he's not spotting Dragon, so he's not an immediate threat. But anyway, Dragon keeps poking up these ships up here. Dragon gets spotted. And that, I mean, alerts him that there's a Daring nearby, of course, and he notices it, as you can see. Anyway, so the points, 800 to 500. They have 1 cap and we have 2 caps, so we are getting more points per second, but the thing is, the caps got taken so late that they're still at an advantage either way, and the Bourgogne goes down, so that's another heavy hit to Dragon's team. Dragon's team only has 3 members left, and the enemy team has 6 players left. Repub is low, he could get taken out by the Petro really easily, so we'll count that almost as a kill on that Repub. Hopefully the Petro doesn't go down. Daring, of course Dragon knows, is in his forehead. He's in the cap right in front of him, right there. So, and we know he's not on the island because Dragon spotted, so he's probably on the edge. Bottom left. So Torps come in from that side. Dragon, of course, gets hit by Torps. They were launched really close. Dragon keeps control of this cap. Takes some damage, but it's fine. Petro kills the Republic as expected, giving the points back to Dragon, so it's 500 to 800 right now. Still a win for the enemy team, unless kills happen. They need to get some kills. That's the only way they win, basically. And Dragon Citadels of Smolensk. Get off my screen, dead. And now, Dragon's team's actually at an advantage here, because as you can see from score timer, it says he's gonna win as long as no one dies or contests any caps. So the Dragon's team's basically inclined to not die on purpose here, which is kind of the theme that this team has been doing. Anyway, the Venezia should go down at some point. The Petro's right behind them. And, well, Dragon doesn't have a shot on it anymore, but the Petro should be able to handle it with the Grozovoy, of course. And, I mean, Dragon just has to live at this point, which is quite hard against 3 destroyers. We don't know where the Shima is. We know where the Kleber and Daring are. The Daring's on his face, and the Kleber is, I mean, it can poke him from range, so. But anyway, we don't know where the Shima is. Shima could be nearby torping him. It could be next to the Petro. It's still unknown at this point. But anyway, Daring is really close. Dragon's low HP. I believe this is his last heal that he's gonna use here. And the Kleber, of course, starts poking him. The Kleber, of course, needs a kill to win the game, so he starts to shoot. Ooh, unfortunate. Damage gone, of course, double fire. And the Daring, Dragon at least knows exactly where the Daring is now. And therefore he can angle to Daring Torps, which is wonderful. And well, right now he's dark, because what's gonna spot him? Thunder has insane concealment, as we've talked about in the Thunder commentary. 12.3 kilometer detection is insane. Dragon, of course, dodges the torp successfully because the Daring announced his position exactly, which I believe that was a mistake. I don't think the Daring should have said, yo, I'm right here, man. Angle to my smoke screen. But hey, like, good on Dragon for dodging those torps. It was still really close, but anyway, Shima in Dragon's face again. These destroyers are just surrounding him. Grozovoy finds the Daring. Issue is Grozovoy's starts are off the screen right now, but he should be able to traverse them. He has a smoke too, which is nice. Petro's gonna contest A, giving Dragon's team an even harder lead, of course. But yeah, at this point, the game looks basically to be won by Dragon's team. I don't see any way, unless they kill the Grozovoy, who's actually dying right now, and kill Dragon, I think. I don't think one kill transfers the win, so they need 2 kills at least, minimum. The Daring is trying to get up to the Grozovoy here because, I mean, he needs this kill. So, and Daring does have the Hydro, so it can walk at the Grozovoy smoke. The issue is there's a Thunder right behind it. So if the Daring gets lit, Dragon should be able to punish. The issue is he kills the Grozovoy really quickly, and the Daring's really healthy, so even if Dragon hit like all his shells almost, which he did, he hit 5, and I believe he punched him down to like down 10k, so. But anyway, as you can see, the game's actually really close now because of that kill. Dragon's team's only leading now very shortly because both caps are contested, A and B, and the only cap that's actually taking points is B cap, I believe. No, it's C cap because they took it earlier. Anyway, now Dragon's team's in an advantage. Dragon blind fires the Shima, hits him, sets a fire, breaks his ship in half. Of course, Thunder is really cool. There's 100,000 torpedoes Dragon has to dodge. I believe Dragon must live to win this game. I believe Dragon has to win. I live to win this game. So if he dies, basically his team loses. I don't think the Petro can do it on his own. Anyway, God Gap. The God Gap is developing right there. And Dragon sees it and capitalizes, of course. Thunder Rudder Shift very much helps with that. Now, Dragon's on 11k. There's 40 seconds left. And he has no heals and no damage cons. So the enemy Daring basically can just punch him out with guns. And that would throw the win away. So Daring smokes up. Dragon here doesn't shoot. Because if he shoots, he'll get spotted. Right? And if he gets spotted, he'll just get farmed out from the smoke. So he'd rather just not shoot and wait for the shots to come from the Daring. Now he blind fires because he's spotted by the Shima, of course. So there's no point in not shooting. Unfortunately, it's a miss. But there's 5 seconds left and he's 3k HP. 2K, 6 seconds left because they contested A, and yeah, 3 seconds, and he's 1.4k HP. So if that daring did 1.4k more damage, that would have been a win to the enemy team. So that's an extremely close ranked game. But anyway. So for score screen 1 personal score for Dragon's ranked game, he got 109k damage, which against I believe it was 3 destroyers. That's pretty good. He killed the Smolensk with the Citadel. That's the kill he got. He of course punched a lot of destroyers out. 6 incapacitations this game. Crazy. He got the Dev Strike, I believe, on the Smolensk, High Caliber, and Dreadnought, because, I mean, he was left on 1k HP at the end, so it would have been impossible to not get the Dreadnought. That's a pretty good game, I think, for ranked, for sure. For score screen 2 team score, Dragon got basically 2k base XP, Petro got 1.8, that's pretty good, and the Burgundy 1.7, so that's not bad. But Dragon and Petro, I believe those two ships deserve MVP this game. Of course, they played extremely well. Their rotations were perfect, borderline perfect, I think. But yeah, Dragon and the Petro held the caps pretty well, and the Petro pushed back up to A and contested that, which of course gave them an even higher lead. I think that actually also helped significantly to win the game, that contest on A. So, but anyway, enemy daring did really well for what he had to do. I mean, he got 1.5k base XP on a loss, and he did really well. He killed 3 ships. He probably killed he killed the Grozova. I don't know what other ships he killed. I believe maybe the Shima, maybe the other destroyer at the start who died instantly. Because remember, Dragon had 2 ships that basically died instantly. Well, their daring, who died instantly. Well, our daring, who died instantly. And the Shima, who was on Dragon's team, also ran it down for no reason at all. So, but anyway, and I believe the Grozovoy on Dragon's team did well too, right? I think he did fine there. He couldn't really do much against that daring, so that's fine at the end. But anyway, detailed report. As you can see, 16k on Smolensk Dev Strike, 45k on the ammo, pretty good because of the HE. Venezia 21, that's good damage. And then the destroyer damage, which helps a lot. 10k on the daring and 9k on the Shima, that kept them basically away from being hyper aggressive on him. So that's pretty good. Damage received 165,000. Oh my god. He got 2.5 million potential, and a lot of it was torp ones. He got shot a bunch, but there was a bunch of torpedoes passing next to Dragon, so that's a lot of potential damage from torpedoes. 16-minute game. But yeah, he stayed on basically the right side of the map, basically the entire game, the east side. So that's pretty good. But yeah, that's a good game. That's a good ranked game. So for credits and XP, he got 360,000 for the win. He got 6k XP, 400 free XP, and 6,000 Commander XP. So that's not bad. It's a Thunder again. It's not a premium ship. It just gets the camo bonuses. It doesn't get any premium ship bonuses. So that's pretty good for the Thunder, especially in a ranked game. Alright, so for Dragon's Commander build, he's running Expert Loader for Tier 1. Tier 2, he's running Expert Marksman, buffed one, and he's running AR. And for Tier 3, he's running Basics of Survivability to reduce his fire duration, and he's running Superintendent. And then for Tier 4, he's running Fire Prevention to give him a 10% less chance of catching fire, and of course the 1 less fire on his deck, which is really nice. And he's taking Concealment, because Thunder of course benefits from the really good concealment it gets. So for Dragon's modules, he's running Main Armaments Mod 1, he's running Damage Control System Mod 1, he's running Aiming System Mod 1, he's running Prop Mod 1, he's running Concealment Mod 1, and he's running Main Battery Mod 3, which is basically the same exact thing we all run, I think, on the Thunder. It's very much a standard build on these ships at this point. But yeah, that's his build. Alright guys, to finish off the video, I'm going to tell you guys thank you, of course, for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this commentary or replay submission from Dragon. Dragon, thank you very much for the submission. It was very entertaining to watch. It was a very close game, especially down at the end, down to the wire game. But anyway, thank you, Dragon. Thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And well, we reached about, I think, 750 subs on YouTube, which is amazing. Like 2.5k followers on Twitch, and like 400 members on Discord. So those are 3 crazy milestones, of course. But if you're not subscribed, followed, or on the Discord, I very much would appreciate if you do it, because we're trying to get CC at some point, but whatever, it'll happen at some point. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks, Dragon, again. And well, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Big fan, by the way.